Music just turns me on.
I'ma have fun, baby. Go crazy. I'ma have fun, baby. Go crazy. I'ma have fun, baby.
KRP White Plaza.
MLBbro pass for me. 50 G's, let him bounce for me. Black and brown with me. White kids hold it down with me. Shorty's in the club, bounce for me. MLBbro is down with me. Gas the man with me. Unite kids hold it down with me. Tristan McKenzie deserves a shout out for his wizardry. For centuries, Black Ace has been pitching like Terry Flannery. Flossing the coast with that MLBbro pedigree. You ready, B? Batter up. From Benihana's to Sukiana's, the bros blow through your nose, license of marijuana. I swear to your honor, we pros though. Never when I'm playing, we on go. I'm in love with the cocoa.
Go crazy.
When we say whip it, it means around the bases. The scales of patience are dominating. The game is waiting. Minor league vacations in oblivious spaces. He caught cases. We stole bases and put smiles on faces. Like Jordan Hicks when he moved to the starting rotation. And Hunter Green when he started challenging the made man. It's all about the M's. Marcus Simeon, Marcus Stroman, Mookie Betts. Bros is rolling, balls exploding. JP Crawford has the Mariners in the mix. Dr. Stick is on the strip selling Stitch on a pitch. My glove hitting like the 80s Allen Wiggins. Sean Figgins, Mikael Givens. This style we living, future living. Kyron Paris, we laying on thick as molasses. Kobe crashes in Calabasas, bros rise from ashes. Look at Mookie Betts, look at Michael Taylor, still making plays. Shout outs to Josh Naylor. We get a love, they rarely give it back, but I'm not pressed. As long as bros is taking hacks, then it's job blessed. We show love to the rippers and the 200 hitters. When Money Mike make catches, that's it. Shivers through rivers. Adam Jones, Kevin Mitchell, wet your whistle. Bros let off the shots without a pistol. Justin Crawford, Josh Bell, Dusty Baker, Bruce Maxwell. Remember when he took a knee for me? They didn't support him, so they not supporting me. Hunter Green, Dr. K, Fred McGriff. This the tongue of a black man with gift. A swing with some lift in the flesh, not a myth. Some hate it, some appreciate it, but our mission stated it clearly. We underrated the bro flow, boy.
I'ma have fun, baby. Go crazy. I'ma have fun, baby. Go crazy. I'ma have fun, baby. Go crazy. I'ma have fun, baby. Go crazy.
MLBbro pass for me. 50 G's, let him bounce for me. Black and brown with me. White kids hold it down with me. Shorty's in the club, bounce for me. MLBbro is down with me. Gas the man with me. Unite kids hold it down with me.
Taking a glance at the playoff picture in the American League, I think you should focus on one particular group. It so happens to be the American League West Division. There's 3 teams slotted to make playoffs in the wild card. You have Seattle Mariners, Houston Astros, and Texas Rangers. You have to take note of it because the strength of the division means a lot. Despite that you're beating up on each other, you're beating up on everybody in the league. That division alone been to 5 World Series in the last decade. 50% of the time in the last 10 years, you'll see a team from the American League West in the World Series. So you know upstairs in the GM rooms, the owners are cracking down doors, trying to make sure you secure wins by any means necessary. And when I watch some of these moves by these teams, it's very competitive. But this weekend, that division has some great matchups. Friday, you had the Seattle Mariners going against the New York Mets. This series means a lot. It will show that the Mariners can go out to the National League and take down those top teams too. For the Mariners, though, they have some great players playing well. JP Crawford, last 7 games, he has 7 hits, 3 runs with a .333 batting average. Still an anchor on that team defensively. Then you added Josh Naylor to the lineup, first baseman, who leaves no doubt that they won that trade. Naylor has 9 hits, 6 runs, 3 home runs, 8 RBI with a .409 batting average in the last 7 games. Then you can head down to the teams who are number 1 in that division. Houston Astros are playing the Baltimore Orioles. It'll be great to see if they can either duplicate or replicate what the Seattle Mariners done to that team earlier in the week. There's a lot of great baseball to watch this weekend, as we'll be serving it up all season long right here on MLBbro's podcast, The Mixtape. I'm Devon Cook. Stay hungry.
This is Brett Quintyne with Brett's Reps for MLBbro Show podcast, The Mixtape. Speed. We're going to talk about it again because this guy was fast. Really fast. Usually I go old school on this podcast, but in this case, it's about a guy who is just shy of his 35th birthday and hasn't been in the big leagues for a couple of years now. He's a journeyman who could run and steal with the best of them. A higher batting average definitely would have kept him in the show for a bit longer, but the stolen base numbers that he put up early in his career were very impressive. Mississippi native Billy Hamilton. People talk about prospects when they're in the minor leagues, of course, but this cat was a record breaker. Over 100 stolen bases in A-ball in 2011, 155 stolen bases in 2012, most of those coming at AA. Who does that? Hamilton does. Coming up with Cincinnati, the Reds couldn't ignore his 75 stolen bases at AAA and called him up at the end of the 2013 season. A regular in 2014, it was the first of 4 consecutive seasons that he would steal 50 or more bases. He had a good year in center field with the glove in 2018 for the Reds, but after that was never really much of an offensive threat. He bounced around the major leagues for a handful of teams post-Cincinnati and still maintained a terrific stolen base reputation. Hamilton even played in a couple of playoff series with the Braves and Cubs. Homers in back-to-back games for the White Sox in 2021 as well, but the batting average just wasn't there. He hasn't gotten a hit in the big leagues in over 3 full seasons, but he's still playing in Mexico. Maybe he'll get another chance. He's still got wheels, that's for sure. 326 stolen bases for his career. To see him play is quite special.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Petrille with the Black Ace Report on the MLBbro Show podcast Mixtape. Here's where you get the latest on the melanated mountain marauders who are shoveling with precision and popping out all across the big leagues. So let's check the report. Welcome back to the show, Hunter Green. The Reds ace made his return to the majors in a dominating fashion on August 13th, pitching 6 scoreless innings and only giving up 3 hits while striking out 6, picking up his 5th win of the season. He had been on the IL since June 3rd due to a recurring groin injury, as this was only his 4th start in a little over 3 months. Green couldn't have come back at a better time, as the Reds are in a fight for the final wildcard slot just a game out. Green won't be available for the team's big weekend series in Milwaukee, but will be ready to pitch next series in Southern California against the Angels. Blackjack Flaherty lost again in his most recent start against the White Sox, allowing 5 runs on 4 1/3 innings pitched. For a Tigers team that's one of the best in baseball, they just cannot seem to win when Flaherty's on the bump. He's only picked up the win once in the last 2 months, and the team has only won 2 of his past 11 starts. It has not been the best season for Flaherty, to say the least, as his ERA has jumped from 3.17 last season to 4.76 this season. He's been able to put solid outings against playoff teams like the Phillies and Blue Jays, but overall, a combination of bad luck and subpar play has made this season a frustrating one for the 29-year-old. Simeon Woods Richardson had a scary last few days as he was placed on the IL due to a stomach illness. It was later discovered that he had a parasite in his digestive system and needed an emergency procedure to remove it. Thankfully, Woods Richardson seems to be doing okay now, and he'll definitely need some extra rest to regain the weight that he lost and probably won't be back for a few weeks to a month. That's the Black Ace Report for this week. This is JP the Rook. Now back to the mix.
We stepped off the field and into the dugout. The action was real. The umps about to bug out. The mixtape's coming. Marcus Stroman, Cy Young, and Josh Naylor slugging. Lamont Wade's thugging. We know who's Aaron judging. Cedric Mullins, lots of loving. See you when I see you in the oven. Cooking up for the birds, chopping bricks for the Braves. Is a trade Michael Harris learned at an early age. Get after it, get after it. Forget all of that rapping shit. We back again. We after it. We accurate. We savage bred. We in the cage like a lion's den. King of the jungle, my thing is the fungal. Gas house gang melodin's wonderful. If the play is to me, I'm scooping it clean. Make the marvelous plays look so routine. We got it on padlock. Modern day Bill Madlock. My hot sick cock. Dontrell Willis and whatnot. I speak the black code. The way they make the bros feel. Moving them from shortstop all into the outfield. Changing in our disposition. What's really the mission when you got the best players competing for 3 positions when there's 9 on the field? Utility ready Pistons who wanna bring the World Series home on Thanksgiving and sit by the kitchen while mama is steady whipping. Reflect on the journey, reflect on the blessings, reflect on the teammates, reflect on the lessons, reflect on the coaches who encourage your dopeness, reflect on the times when hitting was hopeless in a 0-4 hole so deep yet still so focused. Bring it to a slow creep and pop on the bogus. Strike like the Lotus, Nixon like Otis, Vincent like Coleman, pitching like Stroman. The bro show moments that we hold so golden, we so refined. The footwork shine, the inside pitch gets mashed for mad miles. I'll take the lead, let's rate my speed, but it's only gonna happen if you believe. So we gotta get after it. There's only one way to get to the top, baby. Only one way. Get after it. Get after it. Forget all of that rapping shit. We back again. We after it. We accurate. We savage bred. Get after it.
This is the Rundown MLBbro Show podcast, the Mixtape. Check us out every Friday on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Ryan, keep firing. You're really the best bet.
Rationale Hour back at you. 27-23 on the year. Let's get it. Our first matchup takes us to Houston, Texas, Friday, where we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Houston Astros. Shout out to bros Cam Smith batting .253 with 4 hits in his last 4 games. Friday, we got Valdez versus Young on the mound. Houston wins on Friday.
Ryan, keep firing.
Our next matchup takes us to Washington, D.C., where we have the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Washington Nationals. Shout out to bros Taijuan Walker. Last week going 6 strong innings, only giving up 1 run and 1 walk. Saturday, he faces the Young Gunners in D.C. He gets it done as the Phillies take down the Nationals on Saturday.
Ryan, keep firing.
Our last matchup takes us to Sacramento, California, where we have the Anaheim Angels versus the A's. 2 of the bright young teams in the league with young stars like Zach Neto and Nick Kurtz. Should be a good one on Sunday, but in the end, the Halos prevail. Angels win on Sunday. Keep it rational. Now back to the mix.
Miles Johnson is spitting straight facts on MLBbro.com.
Giancarlo Stan is back, and he's reminding everyone what raw power looks like. The 35-year-old slugger launched his 8th home run since returning from elbow tendonitis last month. He helped the Yankees beat the Rays 7-4. Stanton was shut down in spring training, needing PRP injections in both elbows. Injuries have been a theme. He's averaged just 108 games the past 3 seasons, but when he's healthy, the pop is still there. The Yankees, meanwhile, have stumbled through July. And with defensive issues piling up and Aaron Judge being out, they'll need their offense to be consistent. Now, Stanton is known for carrying. Last postseason, he had 7 home runs in 14 playoff games. This season, he's hitting .270 with 8 bombs and 23 RBIs, and the Yankees will need every bit of that firepower down the stretch.
Baseball's a faceless sport without the politics, but we can't ignore the swords. Lawrence Butler, Jordan Walker, Taj Bradley, Xavier Curry, Andre Jackson, Jordan Adams, Nick Gordon, start applauding. Vaughn Grisham, Tamar Johnson, we in a rhythm. When you want action, the bros will break backs and stretch your starting pitching. Words of wisdom. I really miss Hunter Green and Dr. Sticks Tristan. The ups and downs, highs and lows of the show. Just to get there's a miracle only a few know. When we get there, it's the culmination of blood, sweat, and tears. Running it down for the baseball fans who hear. I see the future quite clear these days. Michael Harris, Jordan Walker, Lawrence Butler. Michael Harris, Jordan Walker, Lawrence Butler. Mama mia, it's the bros on the come up. Michael Harris, Jordan Walker, Lawrence Butler. Michael Harris, Jordan Walker, Lawrence Butler. The bros is on the come up. The rundown. MLBbro Show podcast, the mixtape. Catch us every Friday on all platforms, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your banging podcast. The soundtrack of the season, baby.
MLBbro Trent Grisham has been an underrated factor for the New York Yankees in 2025, reaching new heights as a player this season. Yet we still haven't seen the best from him, and the rest of his season could be one to watch. Trent Grisham has struggled at the plate since his elite 2020 shortened season, where he produced on all sides of the ball. However, in 2025, he seems to have reinvented himself. His 20.8% K rate is a new career best, his 13% walk rate is the second best of his career, and his weighted runs created plus of 126 is also a career high. His hard hit rate is higher than ever, and his home run to fly ball ratio is the highest it's been since 2020. And yet, he's actually been underperforming expectations relative to his batted ball numbers. His 380 expected weighted on-base average is much higher than the actual value of 350, meaning that his career year at the plate could actually get even better as the season develops. His newfound discipline has made him consistent and incredibly valuable for New York. 2.1 Fangraphs wins above replacement in only 104 games is more than serviceable, and this is even with a defensive slump. Grisham has historically been a defensive guru, however -1 out above average is unlike the 28-year-old. If his hitting luck can take a turn for the better, and his defense can go back to what we expect from him, he could easily be one of the best players in the American League East. The Yankees have found themselves in a tougher fight than they likely would have hoped for preseason, but a surging Trent Grisham could be the extra push that they need to make a play for the division as the season progresses.
Baseball is a way of life. Gotta get around the bases and get down, get down, get down, get down, get down.
KRP, man, damn. Up behind the box, then he say, batter up, spinning on my ops. Ripping all they platters up, started at the top, cause the bottom wasn't fast enough. Did it for my pops, now I know I'm fast enough. James Wood pop, speed like Victor Scott the second. Roses on the block, with bats is a lethal weapon. More floors than Rick Ross, long toss don't hit the Porsche. Tony Clark loved the boss, so we rolling with force. Jazzism with the rhythm, spinning with the sauce. Throwdowns come with a loss, the roses on their horse. Tamar Johnson short, or Mercy and Pity. CJ Abrams out in DC and he reppin' for the city, now stay with me. There's only 6% bros that we cover feverishly. I do it so Jackie Robinson can rest peacefully. The Black Aces, there's only 15 faces, so don't ask us why we don't cover other races. The MLBbro flow that started in the basement. The Black Manny Machado racing in a Porsche Corrado, tinted out in black like barcodes. He's off to the races. Tim Anderson in Miami making moves that have a flagrance. Kyle Mitchell's home, Jordan Walker Mason. Win St. Louis to the Dome, Nelly's at the games again. Hunter Green, Tink Hens, Dr. Sticks. We do it for the hill, we do it for the bricks. Sometimes it's sunny, sometimes the rain shines, but ain't nothing gonna stop me when they say it's game time. They puff on that poppy, then they said I'm the main guy. Flame guys, pain guys, leave them on the third baseline. Rest in peace, you were Washington, the toothpicks. Don't make me act like where I come from, cause it's ruthless. George Springer, Royce Lewis, Aaron Judge, Michael Harris, Jeter Downs, Josh Bell, that wood bat sound from Joe Waddell. Let's talk pitches. Philly funks and base rippers. Tom Flash Gordon, the high splitter. Bye-bye ninja to the warning track. And then Bender attack. The bros is back. The flows is back. Yeah.
Gotta run around the bases and get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Baseball is a way of life. Gotta run around the bases and get down, get down, get down, get down. Baseball is a way of life. Gotta run the bases and get down, get down, get down.
The 7 deadly venoms of all pros. MLBbros coming to Los Angeles, New York to Kansas. 4 starters who bang the ball harder, giving love to the baseball thugs. The forefathers who mugged the wall robbers, our home run balls and rawhide swatters. The base swipers, diamond igniters. Aaron Judge drilling shots at the top of the league. He hit another one. He hit another one. Judge, he hit another one. It's so freaky fine, so fine to be number 99. Hit another one, he hit another one, a boom and a blast, yo judge just hit another one. It could be so fine to be live, to be number 99. Here's another one, all rise for the standard, cause the plane has landed. Pinstripe wild bandanas, ripping the pitch like it's a hammer. That's just number 99, one short of 100, infinite in the fans' mind. Bro bombing to the bleachers, a beast of the Easter. Hit another one, he hit another one, judge just hit another one. It's so freaky fine, so fine to be number 99. Hit another one, he hit another one, a boom and a blast, yo judge just hit another one. It could be so fine to be live, to be number 99. Here's another one, here's another one, here's another one, here's another one, judge just hit another one. It's so freaky fine to be fine, so fine to be number 99. Here's another one, here's another one, here's another one, judge just hit another one. A boom and a blast, judge hit another one. So fine to be live, number 99.
And the 1-2. Drill deep to left field. There it goes. See ya. Up for grabs. There's his walk-off home run. And the Yankees have come back to win it. Oh, man. What a blast by Judge.
And heavily with the rebels beat. Exit velocity is legendary. The bat is a felony. Engaged with revelry. James Wood is shots that put pitches in the shrubbery. Maryland ain't loving me. Then he went to IMG. Moonshots became his ID. Committed to Mississippi State, but wilded out at the area code games. Then came the Flames. The parties called his name. 62nd overall pick. Second round status. 2.6 million for the bonus for the Magic. He's hitting bombs in the major contagious flavor that rocks DC like a crooked mayor. The back crack when Wood spin the block with the black nap. The Wands Little trade was the move that make back crack. 400-foot homers, the blue steel, the true feel. They say he play like Dave Parker and Dave Winfield. When he swing the bat, cut the air like windmills. Doubles and double steals, we been real. The infant can only hope there's a grounder when he's playing me. KRP, bottom of the ninth for the legacy. 5-2 telepathy, bricks to the sticks. It's another bro bomb, Woods up in his bench. Black Knights of the game, there's only 6% of us. Star Spangled Cave Dweller, sipping the angel dust. Woods has pedigree not found in this ghetto beat. His dad Kenny was an athlete, played professionally. The cleats clutch 40 cal, homer total bobble. His doll dripping from the Nats logo. The grass is cut, the mash is up, the cash is up. Life's proper as a Baltimore chopper. Cause this ain't hip-hop, it's Black Phantom of the Opera. Wood can dunk, but fell in love with the baseball funk. Hit and slide into the bleachers while that baseline thump. Switch holders that spit shots in the gap. They'll leave you on your back. These are semi-auto facts, and the bro flow is really nothing. The last black gold glover, the Maryland Grand Slam. Heavy hand, blam, blam, the shooter. Golden arm with a Luger.
Yeah, we're talking about James Woods. You're listening to MLBbro Show Podcast.
Mixtape.
Players act like they don't know. Players act like they don't know. Players act like they don't know. James Wood gets down. Players act like they don't know. Players act like they don't know. Players act like they don't know. James Wood gets down.
I grew up making hits with all the classics. Wiffle ball bats, a big red automatics. Then I moved to wood, but my name ain't James. That's a nat gunner that'll put a slug in your brain. Baseballs explode like German tanks and bazookas. Bitches need sutures, nothing but bleeps and bloopers. So it's free, we leave things barren. 755 times Hank Aaron.
James Wood up to no good. James Wood swinging at James Wood. James Wood up to no good.
KRP, man, damn.
James Wood swinging at Wood. James Wood swinging at Wood. Black Nats.
Naylor. Just wants to keep doing your thing on the MLBbro mixtape.
Yo, turn my mic up. Naylor Brothers Incorporated. Naylor Brothers Incorporated. Turn up a little more. Yeah. KRP, man. Let's talk about the MLBbro who's kinda underrated. Canada's the borderline. Naylor Brothers Incorporated. 3 brothers, 1 mother. They never separated. Hold on. Do it again. Let's talk about the MLBbro that's kinda underrated. Canada's the borderline. Naylor Brothers Incorporated. 3 brothers, 1 mother. They never separated. Kept the baseball dream bright like lights on infrared kits. Ontario Blue Jays Premier Baseball League. St. Joan of Arc started the spark, we believe. Played for World Cup teams that's under 18. Left Ontario scene to chase the dream. Committed to Texas Tech, got drafted by the Marlins. Signed for $2 million to feed the children they was starving. Got traded to San Diego, soon come was his Bro Bowl. Then he's on to Cleveland to start a real bro show. Year by year, he gets better, the back is more wicked. He ain't got a lot to kick it, he ripped balls through wickets and into outer orbits. The Guardians, they saw it in the 8 RBI night against the White Sox for wanted. Now you can't ignore Josh Naylor, the impaler. The Guardians are moving, mashing Don Bella. Keep tearing the club up, won't be a no-star stump up. The pride of the city, they used to call the tribe. Josh Naylor's a boss from the north, once underrated. Cleveland Guardians force, pound on the pavement, shooting missiles with the wood back Willie. Canada's Babe Ruth, making the game look silly. Doubles and more damage, no low manage. Josh Bow and Noah, MLB controllers, high rollers and Chevy Novas. Hitting off a Range Rover, it's game over. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the game. The game. The bros in the game when they don't know your name until you get some fame. Everybody's a star to their body by the cutter. The game, your name, so keep up with your brother. The game. The bros is in the game where they don't know your name until you get some fame. Everybody's a star to their body by the slider. The game, your name, so keep up with your brother. He's a rider. MLBbro, that's kinda underrated. Canada's the borderline. Naylor Brothers Incorporated. 3 brothers, 1 mother, they never separated. Kept the baseball dream bright like lights on infrared kits. Ontario Blue Jays Premier Baseball League. St. Joan of Arc started the spark, we believe. Played for World Cup teams that's under 18. Left Ontario scene to chase the dream. That's the Naylor Bros. The Naylor Bros. The game where they don't know your name. The bros is in the game. Traded to San Diego, soon come was his Pro Bowl. Then he's off to Cleveland. The game. The start of real bro show. KRP, man, we did it again. Josh Naylor, the impaler, look out for him, man. Leading the Cleveland Guardians in 2024. He got snubbed from the All-Star game last year, but listen to the gambler when he tells you are now entering the world of MLBbro Show podcast, the mixtape. Do not adjust your speakers. What you are hearing is real. It is the sound of black baseball. It's not always sunshine and roses. The bros flow from the holy grail, the mind of Moses. The various strategies we use, but on the poses. Can't cherry pick when they running out of motor. The science of the pitch don't lie in velocity. The mind behind the physical, building methodology. Dave Winfield, Dave Parker, Dave Roberts, Dave Justice. Dangerous D for simple destruction. Stop stealing signs, stop shooting pistols. Come and enjoy the miracle, the bro ritual. Watch Jimmy Rollins, watch George Forster. Derek Bell had a spot where he parked his Porsche. Remember when Joe Carter, he tore the Norfolk. Walk off rings and things, those days was awesome. MLBbro Show, so follow us. We hitting everything out the park like Bam Bam Kalia. It's not always sunshine and roses. The bro flow from the holy grail, the mind of Moses. Various strategies we use front on the posers. Can't cherry pick when they running out of motor. The science of the pitch don't lie in velocity. The mind behind the physical, building methodology. Strike 1, strike 2, work this count like double overtime. Murk this clown like the bottom of the 9. It's not always sunshine and roses. The bros flow from the holy grail, the mind of Moses. The various struggles that we use but on the poses. Can't cherry pick when they running out of motor. MLBbro Show podcast, the mixtape. Catch us every Friday on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your banging podcast.